Hey everyone, welcome to the FF Podcast Experience, where faith and leadership come together to help you build a life and legacy that lasts. Whether you're leading a business, a team, or a family, this podcast is here to give you the tools, stories, and biblical wisdom to stand firm, lead with purpose, and grow in faith.
Yeah, we're so glad you're here with us today. I'm Shane.
And I'm Josh. Each week we're going to dive into the heart of leadership, exploring timeless principles, tackling real challenges, and hearing from leaders who are living out their faith in powerful ways.
Absolutely. We'll get ready for some practical insights, some authentic conversations, and inspiration to help you lead like never before, all built on a firm foundation of faith.
And do me a favor, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Spotify so you'll never miss an episode. Hey everyone, welcome to the very first episode of FF Podcast Experience. We are so pumped that you're tuning in, whether you're driving, working out, or just hanging out. I'm Josh, and I'm here with my awesome co-host, Shane.
Well, hey, thanks for joining us. We're excited to kick off things and share with you what this podcast is all about. At FF, our mission is simple: to help leaders just like you build a firm foundation in both your faith and your leadership. So, Josh, let's give our listeners a little preview of what's here to come.
Absolutely. So this podcast is going to take a deep dive into what it means to lead with purpose, integrity, and faith. We'll have conversations about leadership principles rooted in biblical truth, real-life stories, and practical tools that will equip you to lead with a firm foundation.
Absolutely. Well, some of you may be even asking, what is firm foundation? So let's talk a little bit about what that means. Leadership, as we know, is hard work. It's not just making decisions or hitting goals. It's all about having something solid to stand on when challenges arise. And for us, that foundation is faith.
Exactly. See, faith is what grounds us, especially in the chaos of leadership, right? Whether you're a business leader, a pastor, or someone leading a team in your community, we believe that the strength of your leadership is directly tied to the strength and the foundation in your faith. So if you're standing on something solid, you can weather the storms. And you know, when I think about that, I think about 1 Corinthians 15:58, where Paul says, "Therefore, my dear brothers and sisters, stand firm. Let nothing move you. Always give yourselves fully to the work of the Lord, because you know that your labor in the Lord is not in vain." See, that's the kind of unshakable foundation that we're talking about. Leadership with a firm foundation is like building on sand. But when you stand firm in your faith, everything you do, even in leadership, is anchored on something eternal.
Absolutely, and that's so powerful. It's a reminder that what we do as leaders has a lasting significance when it's rooted in faith. It's not just about building a successful career or even a growing business. It's about doing the work that God has called us to do and doing it in a way that reflects our beliefs and our values.
Yeah, and this podcast is all about integrating faith and leadership. So we're here to show you how to lead in a way that reflects your beliefs, guides your decisions, and challenges you to grow. It's not about separating your faith from work. It's about letting it be the foundation of everything that you do.
And this podcast isn't just for pastors or church leaders. It's for anyone who's looking to lead with purpose and authenticity, whether that's in a professional setting or even at home or in your community. So what can you expect from us in the episodes ahead? Well, we'll be tackling some topics that are close to our hearts and hopefully yours too. We'll explore things like how to lead with humility, make difficult decisions, and even serve others from a place of strength.
And you know what? We're not going to do this alone. We're going to be bringing in some great guests, some authors, some entrepreneurs, some pastors, and leaders from all walks of life who have incredible stories to share. We're also going to dive into some real and sometimes raw conversations about challenges that come with leadership. Because it's not always easy, right? But it's always worth it.
Right. And throughout each episode, we want you to walk away with some practical tools that you can immediately apply to your own leadership. This isn't just talking. It's about action. Leadership is something you practice every single day, and we want to give you ways to strengthen that foundation.
And, you know, there are a ton of leadership podcasts out there. But here's what makes FF different. We believe that leadership is rooted in faith, and it's not just a nice idea, right? It's the key to a lasting impact. And this isn't about motivational speeches or life hacks. It's about helping you become a leader who stands firm in their faith no matter the circumstances.
Exactly. So many leadership podcasts and shows focus solely on skills or strategies. But what we want to emphasize is that without a strong foundation in faith, all the leadership techniques in the world can't keep you grounded when life gets tough.
Man, that's exactly correct. And what we want to give you is something deeper, something that keeps you steady and strong no matter what you're facing. We want to help you lead authentically with integrity and from a place of faith.
It's not just about being a better leader. It's about being the kind of leader who reflects what they believe in every decision they make.
So now that you know what FF is all about, let's give you a sneak peek of what's coming up. We've got some really exciting topics lined up that we're going to challenge and inspire you with. In our next episode, we're going to dive into integrity-based leadership. We're going to bring in a guest, Andrew Poe, and we're going to talk about why true leaders start with integrity and how adopting this mindset can radically transform your leadership style and your relationships.
And if you've ever wondered how to lead through tough times, we've got a deep conversation about leading through adversity. Leadership isn't always easy, but it's in those difficult seasons that the strongest leaders are forged. We're going to help you explore how to stay grounded in your faith when challenges hit.
We'll also tackle faith and decision making. How do you make choices that honor God and align with your leadership goal? You know, it's one thing to make decisions based on your experience alone, but with faith, when faith is at the center, it adds a whole new layer of direction and purpose.
Plus, we're going to be bringing in some incredible guests, people who have been in the trenches and have powerful stories to share about leading with faith in the real world. Trust me, you do not want to miss these conversations.
So if you're looking to strengthen your leadership, deepen your faith, and gain practical insights that you can use right away, you are in the right place. And just make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of it. Now, before we wrap up, we want to invite you to be a part of this journey with us. If you haven't already, just like I said, make sure to subscribe so you never miss an episode. And we'd love for you to follow us on our Substack and Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Join the conversation and share your thoughts with us.
If you enjoyed today's episode, take a moment to leave a review. Your feedback helps us grow and helps others find the show as well. And we're all about community here, so we want to hear from you. What is your biggest challenges you're facing right now as a leader of faith? What topics do you want us to tackle next?
We are so excited that you're going to go on this journey with us together. And thanks for tuning in to the FF Podcast Experience. And remember, leadership begins with a firm foundation. We can't wait to dive in deeper with you in the next episode.
Well, take care and stay grounded in what matters most.